Browns graded offensive line, how they graded out according to Pro Football Focus. This is the offensive line. So Bitonio, you see the grade second among guards, Wyatt Teller, fifth among guards, J.C. Treader, fifth among centers. And here's the part where it gets a little dicey. The Conklin, 20th for tackles, Jedrick Wills 54th. Important to note, both those guys were banged up all season, but you got to get significantly better play from your tackles, especially when the offensive line is considered to be a strength.
Yeah, for sure. And, I think Conklin's grade was affected by his injuries as well, right? It wasn't just the torn patellar late. He had the knee injury kind of early in the season. Then he had the dislocated elbow that he came back from. So he never got into a great rhythm. I think when he's healthy, he was an all-pro a year ago, right? So I think we can't forget that. Now, the question with him is, does he come back completely healthy from that torn patellar in time, right? And if, that's a tough injury, so you probably have to have a contingency there, playing there as well. To me, Wills is more concerning. Yes, he had the ankle injury suffered in week 1. Then he was in and out of the lineup, and then he sat for a couple games, and it probably bothered him throughout the season. But there are other things that, if you watch Jedrick Wills, kind of focus on him, he gave up some pressures. His run grade was not good on Pro Football Focus like he showed. I thought he didn't play through the whistle enough. It felt like there were plenty of plays where he would block and kind of the clock in his head was like, well, Baker should be getting rid of the ball. But Baker had gotten rid of the ball, and then Will's guy comes free. I feel like there's just a little bit, I don't want to say lack of effort, but a lack of tenacity, maybe a lack of physicality that you hope he can get past. Wyatt Teller said as much at the end of the year, you just need to work. He needs to know that he needs to work. And he even offered to have him work out with him in the offseason. So I think Wills has the talent, but he needs to take his game to another level to not only help that offensive line, but to prove that he was worth that number 10 pick in the draft, because that's a big resource.